What's up guys, Jerry from Hosting Admiral here. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to set up WordPress with Siteground web hosting. Here's everything we're going to be covering in this video. Feel free to pause and read through this if you'd like. Before we get started, I just want to emphasize to read the video description. All relevant links will be available there, as well as a table of contents and frequently asked questions. And if you happen to be watching this from the website, then all that information will be available in the relevant links section right here. So without further ado, let's get started. So first we need to purchase our .com domain. Now, we're not going to do this through Siteground because Siteground charges $16 a year. We can actually get a domain for about $9 a year with Namecheap, which is exactly what we're going to do. So I'm going to purchase hostingadmiraltest.com. I'm going to click Add to Cart and View Cart. Now I'm going to turn on auto renew here, and I'm also going to enable, you want to make sure WhoisGuard is enabled along with auto renew. This will just prevent spammers from getting access to your information, which is definitely a good thing. And I'm just not going to enable premium DNS. I don't think you really need it. But yeah, so I'm going to click confirm order here. And if you don't have an account, you're going to want to create one. I do have an account, so I'm just going to log in. Okay, eventually you'll be brought to this checkout page. Make sure you just fill out your information as is and click continue when you're done. All right, guys, as you can see, I just got hostingadmiraltest.com for $9.06, which is a pretty good deal. Now, Namecheap will send you an email asking you to verify that you are the one that registered the domain. Make sure you follow up with that email and follow the instructions in that email. All right, guys, so we just purchased our domain. Next, we need to purchase our Siteground WordPress hosting. Now, you're going to want to make your way to this Manage WordPress Hosting page. The link to this will be available in the description. So if I scroll down, you'll see you have 3 different hosting options to choose from. Now, I'm guessing the majority of people watching this video are either going to go with the Grow Big plan or the Startup plan. Now, to break down into simplest terms the differences between the two, if you plan on starting a smaller website or having a smaller blog, you're definitely going to want to go with the Startup plan, especially if you are more concerned about saving money. Now, if you plan on starting a larger website and you're concerned about the speed of your website, how fast users can navigate your website, you're definitely going to want to go with the Grow Big plan. And that's because Grow Big comes with the Siteground Super Cacher plugin, which is a plugin. It's a premium plugin that speeds up your website, and this is only available to Grow Big and Go Geek. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to choose the Grow Big plan here. Now, on this page here, you're going to want to select I already have a domain. And then I'm just going to paste the website that I just bought, hostingadmiraltest.com. Go to proceed. This will bring us to a checkout page here. So I'm going to fill this all out real quick. All right, guys. So at the bottom here, under purchase information, I just wanted to show you the options that I'm choosing here. So for the period, I'm choosing 12 months, and I'm not going to pay for the Siteground site scanner because I don't want to pay an extra $20 a year. So next, I'm just going to click I confirm that I read the terms and services, and then I'm just going to click pay now here. All right. So our account was successfully created. So I'm going to proceed to the consumer area. All right, guys, once everything is said and done, you should end up on a page that looks similar to this. Now I'm going to show you how to install WordPress on your website and set it all up. So here you're going to want to navigate to websites. You're going to want to go to complete here under your website. Then start a new website, click select, WordPress. Here I'm going to type in my email. Here it's going to ask you if you want to add Siteground Site Scanner. I'm not going to. I'm just going to click Finish. All right, guys, so now you should end up on this splash page that says you are all set. Now, if I try to go to the domain I just purchased, hostingadmiraltest.com, you'll see that we still have this blank page. And the reason why we have this blank page is because we actually need to tell Namecheap that Siteground is our web hosting provider. And we do that with this information right here. These are called name servers, and we have to point our domain. So the way that we go about doing this is you're going to want to go back to Namecheap. You're going to want to make sure you're logged in, and you want to make your way to the dashboard here. Now, if you don't know how to get here, just go to this drop down here and click dashboard, and this will bring you here. Next, you're going to want to find your website here. You're going to want to click manage, this drop down menu here, and click manage. Next, if you scroll down, you'll see name servers right here where it says Namecheap basic DNS. We want to click the drop down there and click custom DNS. And now these name servers that we see here is what we want to paste right here. So this is the first name server that I want to paste. And this is the second name server that I'm going to want to paste. And then now I'm just going to click this green check mark here, save. And now we wait. As you can see in the top here, it says DNS server update may take up to 48 hours to take effect. Now, it's probably not going to take that long. It'll probably take somewhere more in the ballpark of an hour or two, depending on where you are in the world. But if I go back here, you can see that we still have this blank page. Just give it some time and check back in a couple hours. When you refresh your website, then you should see your WordPress install. All right, guys, so it's been about an hour here, and the site has successfully propagated throughout the internet. So if we go to hostingadmiraltest.com, you can see the WordPress site is now active, albeit it does look pretty terrible, but I'll show you how to fix that. Also notice if I go to www.hostingadmiraltest.com, it automatically redirects to our root domain, which is the way it should be. This should automatically be taken care of. If you go to your www version and it goes back to that Namecheap splash screen, just wait a bit longer and it should automatically redirect. Okay, so before we edit our WordPress or do anything to our WordPress website, we're going to want to install an SSL certificate. If you look up in the top left-hand corner where it says not secure, if you click that, it says your connection to the site is not secure. And if viewers see this, it might be a little bit sketched out coming to your website. So the way that we go about making it secure and fixing this is by installing an SSL certificate. Now, luckily, an SSL comes free with every single Siteground installation. What you're going to want to do is go to your websites, and then under website details here at the bottom, it'll say SSL, and just click add. This will come up. We're going to do let's encrypt SSL selected. And then activate. So on this page, we're going to select our website. So mine is hostingadmiraltest.com, and then we're going to do let's encrypt and then get. Okay, after a while it'll say let's encrypt is installed for hostingadmiraltest.com or your website right here. Now we're just going to do enforce HTTPS here. We're going to enable this and then external links rewrite. And now if we go back to our website and refresh it, you'll see HTTPS there. If you refresh the page and you don't see a change, try doing a hard refresh. On Google Chrome, the command is Control-Shift-R for Windows users. If you're on Mac, then it's going to be Command-Shift-R, and that should solve the issue. Okay, so now that we got our SSL certificate installed, now we can start messing around with our WordPress installation. We're going to change this home page so it doesn't look like complete garbage. But first, let me show you guys actually how to access your WordPress admin panel. Now, there's a couple ways we can go about doing this, but the easiest way by far is to just edit your URL in the top here, do /wp-admin, and this will bring you to an admin page where you can sign in with the information you use to set up your WordPress install. And then it'll give you, the first time you're logging into this, it'll give you like a startup screen. So we're just going to select like our theme. I just did the first one that popped up, and then I'm just going to click continue. Some of these, we don't really need any of these. I don't even know if you would really want this, but I'm just going to go with it. I'm just going to do continue. We're not going to do any of this. We're just going to click complete, and it'll install everything for you. Okay, so while this is going, I'm going to show you the second way you can actually go about accessing your WordPress panel, and that's just in your Siteground here. Under website details, just do WordPress kit, and then go to WordPress admin right here. And this will also bring you to the back end. As you can see, it brought us to that WP admin page, and we got our dashboard here. So now if I go, if I click here, you can see that our WordPress page looks like garbage, and we can change this by installing a theme. The way we do that is by going to appearances here, and then I'm going to choose 2017. And then if I do live preview here, then you can see what that'll look like in a second. So I'm just going to do activate and publish, and boom, there. Now if we go to our website, now we have a theme installed. All right, well, thanks for watching, guys. That's pretty much everything I wanted to cover in this video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comment section down below, and I'll do my best to get back to everybody. As for future videos, I'm going to go over how to enable the Siteground Super Cacher. I'm going to go over how to install WordPress plugins and themes, as well as setting up email accounts and accessing FTP. Thanks for watching again, guys, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.